2015, Google announced that they're going to be changing the interface of Google Drive. Some of you may have the newer interface, and some of you may have the older interface. So we'll take a look at both of them right now. The differences are minor, but just in case, you want to make sure that you're looking at when you're reading your directions, be aware of the differences between the newer and the older interfaces. So here's the old interface, and here's the big one. It has a create button where you can create a folder, document, presentation, spreadsheet, form, and so on. Has a upload button. Now if we take a look at the new interface, it says new and folder upload, and then the docs, sheets, and Google Slides. So that's really the biggest difference. Underneath the new and the create, they're very similar. Okay, and it will, at some point, it will ask you to upgrade to the new Drive experience, and I'll show you how to do that. So with all of them, let's take a look at the older version. When you click on a document, that would open up. Under My Drive, it'll show you all your folders by clicking on the down arrow, and this works identically in both the new or the older interface. It just looks slightly different. We also have Details and Activity, which is on right now, turning it on and off. You can switch to List and Grid right here on the older interface, and right here is the settings. Looking at the newer interface, this grid changes to the list view back and forth. You also have the additional option in the new interface to sort right here to last modified. The information button, that'll show details of what you're working on. The settings button, these are almost identical. If you take a look up here, look very similar. I'm going to get rid of the information. File size, last modified. In the older version, it would say last opened by me. And it'll tell you the owner if it's a shared document and the name. And another little difference is you don't have these selection buttons anymore. Okay. But if you click on a folder, you can open that up. So all the major things that you're going to be using with the interface. So once again, just to review, in the newer interface, this is new instead of create. And here you have create and an upload button. So that's probably the most significant difference. Now, if you were in the older interface, you can also click here on the settings button and click on Experience the New Drive to go to that new interface. Likewise, if you decide you don't like it and you're in the newer interface, you can click on the settings button and go to Leave the New Drive. Okay, just a brief overview of some of the differences between the two interfaces.